Yeah, like you say, a projection of either your fantasy or someone else, or a big expectation from your parents or from society. And like I've been talking, like my partner, she came to me yesterday with her set of new pictures, like self-portraits, and she asks me, look at these pictures and tell me, do I look like a bitch in some of them? Because she has a, like a resting face, just looking at the camera, just like. And she says, on some of these pictures, I look like I'm fed up with life. I look so bitter. I look so, you know the term that people use, resting bitch face, where when you sort of completely relax your face, you can look like you're totally disapproving of life, you're totally disinterested in everything. But the biggest issue actually is that people are uncomfortable just resting like that, because as soon as another person comes into the room, you go like, hi, how are you today? Like, oh my god, how are you today? What's been up? And like, it's not a genuine smile. It's a spasm. It's like a contraction of the muscles. Like it's and it's not genuine. Like, and I get it. We all want to get along. We want to see, you want friends. You want everyone to look at your best version all the time. But it's not realistic. Like, we are a big spectrum of emotions, and you can look tired, and okay, I look like this. If I'm genuinely happy about something, I'm gonna do a genuine smile. If something genuinely funny to me, I will be rolling on the floor laughing with my full body. But if I'm not, I'm just gonna be and it's conditioning. It's conditioning. It's just conditioning. People get intimidated by eye contact, by this space of presence where I don't have to smile, you don't have to smile, we don't have to even speak, we can just look at each other. And there's like 1% of people on earth that can handle that. Like, I walk down the streets, nobody's looking at nobody. Like, people are using their peripheral vision to look at me, and they're sort of like in this fight or flight response. Everyone is sort of all the time in trauma response, and I get it. And I'm just trying to look at people in the eyes. I'm not even forcing anything. I'm just walking around and just looking at people, and maybe 1 out of 200 people will actually look at you in the eyes and see, okay, you're walking this way, I'm walking this way. It's just trauma. We're stuck in a certain muscle spasm of looking at things with, it's the body, it's everything. That's why you need these things all day. Like, between every session, between every reading, after I've done with this live, I shut down the laptop and I go like this. Because it can be the best live ever, but I'm still charged. Charge is just charge. It's mechanical. It doesn't have to be good or bad. You can be at your best party, especially you, Crystal. You can be at the best party and you still have to come home and like get the fucking energy out. Even if it's good, like, even the best dick has to come out sometimes. You have to get it. You have to. You can't live with it inside you forever, even if it's the best. Yeah, dick soup. Yeah. We have to release. We have to release. You have to get it out. I never fully realized I can't be a generator. This has even led me to addictions in the past, trying to be always up and going. Yep. My mind is blown. I think I really got something I needed today. Resting bitch-faced, iconic. Silence is a powerful tool. Yeah, it's the addiction to being high. It's the addiction of always something needs to happen all the time. Something you need all the time. You need stimulation, and then you can be even addicted to bad things, to drama, because you are not used. It's just that the nervous system gets stuck in this high, and then whenever you're low, whenever you're even neutral, you feel like something's wrong. You feel like it's uncomfortable, but it's just because you are used to always feeling this buzzing. And then when you stop feeling the buzzing, maybe when your partner, because I know he's a generator, when he leaves and you're alone, you can sort of feel like, oh, but where's the buzzing now? Now I have to do it myself because it's weird when it's not there. But it's actually slowly, finally kind of coming down again. And it can feel unsafe. It can feel weird if we've been around. Like my grandma has, like, I was born in 1991, like right on the brink of the civil wars in Croatia and Yugoslavia and Serbia and all these countries. And my grandma, she needed to sort of, I was born and there were sort of bombshells dropping on our city, and my grandma used to like put me in a crib and guard the whole thing with pillows, as if the pillows would stop a fucking grenade. But you know, she did what she could. And she was not until I got into human design and sort of healing my energy, body, and nervous system that I realized that my entire childhood, my grandma was like, I would drop a glass like that, and she would be like, is that a grenade? And then I would mimic that. I would be in a perpetual fight or flight because she was in a perpetual fight or flight, because people they get disconnected and they become this buzzing person because of trauma, and it's very, very hard to get out of it. And then you learn, a small child, that that's the norm, that they need to be buzzing with eyes, like, you know. And it can be trauma, but it can also be an inauthentic expression. I never could get a break from like, it always had to be very, very intensely, very high. Everything had to be comical, and anything that's good, if it's too much, it becomes poison. Every medicine becomes poison if you take too much of it. So it can be bombshells, it can be trauma, but it can also be sort of like this perspective that you need to always be high. That if you're low and depressed and just sad and just tired, and that means that you are what? Well, what are you? Like, what does that mean? We can't go like this forever. You can go like this for 40, 50 years and then you're done. You're just done. And that's how society is. You burn yourself out until you're 60, and then you spend your last 20 years resting up until you can finally die. Nah.